episode of The Vag Show. I'm your host, Maureen Kinyanjuri. On today's episode, we'll divert our attention to entertainment, where it's supposed to be amusing and not deteriorating one's moral. Winnie Maganga has more on this.
Entertainment in Kenya takes different forms, from comedy to theatre, arts to music. One choice of entertainment depends on one's interest and surroundings. DJing has become one of the top most entertaining jobs we have in our society today. DJs are everywhere in the nightclubs, weddings, both school and church events. However, DJing comes in hand with extra activities like drug use and immorality. I tend to seek people's opinion on DJing and moral values. Can one handle both in the society we are living in today?
Personally, I don't have an issue with DJs. For a DJ to be morally upright, I think it's how the person is raised from at home. So for one to portray good morals, it's all about how someone is brought up.
Personally, I don't have an issue with being a DJ because I believe in this current society there are different types of DJ. There's the gospel DJ and the secular DJ. For a gospel DJ, I believe he has to live a morally upright life, a life which follows the Christian ways. And the secular DJ, it all depends with him. He should be able to take control of his life.
DJs are prone to having immoral behaviors, considering the fact that ladies might take advantage of being fans, and this might lead to business being mixed with pleasure. And as a result, DJs have scandals on social media, which finally leads to negative perspective and attitude by people towards DJs. Considering that some forms of entertainment might lead to moral decay, I met up with two entertainment experts, and they will reveal to us their views on the matter.
My name's Lee Kinyo. I'm a professional DJ. I work at Zodiac and sometimes I do events. What's challenging about being a DJ is sometimes like the things that sway you to one side, sometimes working with some people, it's hard. Sometimes some people don't really want you to make it in the industry. Yeah, as in, it's just a hard world. It's just like the job market. It's hard to find. When you find it, there are other people trying to come for that spot. So like, it's just, you get there, you gotta put more effort. About morals, a DJ must have discipline because you're in a working place, you're in someone's club. You really need to like put some high level of morals because some people like can judge you and some people can make you do things you don't want to do, like you take like free shows and nothing is for free. If you're good at it, you can do it for free unless it's charity.
DJing is just a skill and a source of income for some. Just like each hustle has its pros and cons, being a DJ in the society comes with a challenge, but it depends on how one handles the pressure that comes with it. Reporting for The Vag Show, my name is Winnie Maganga.
It's yet another episode of The Vag Show, and our guest today is known as Kenya's top DJ. He calls himself Cream de la Cream, and he's one of Kenya's known DJ. Cream, karibu.
Mambo vipi?
How are you?
Welcome to this amazing place.
So Cream, tell me, what do you think about the entertainment industry in Kenya?
At the moment?
Yeah.
Maybe if I look at it from how it's really grown, because I think I've been fortunate enough to have witnessed it from, say, about 10 years now, and let me tell you, the growth is just astronomical. Yeah.
Okay, and for you, you chose DJing. Why
Yes.
did you choose to become a DJ?
You want the truth? I
Yeah.
chose DJing for the wrong reasons, really. I was at this party and I saw DJ Styles, like really killing a party, and all the chicks were screaming his name. I was like, you know what? I want to be that guy. So initially I got into DJing with the intention of just being that guy who's famous and with ladies and popular in campus. So that time was in Kabarak University. But as the days went by, I came to realize that, I think I'm probably doing the wrong thing. I'm really approaching it from the wrong direction, and that's why it became a business for me. And I have learned every single day for all those 10 years that it's more than just a lifestyle, really. It's a business that, it's what I live on. I have a family, 2 kids and a wife, and that's what we live on. So for me, over the time, it's really become more of a business.
You've never gotten caught into I remember this scenario.
Yes, I have a lot of actually.
You had a
scandal
which drove the whole nation crazy.
I know,
so
man.
From that, what can you say about it?
Basically, lesson learned from that is, and I've always been telling the young guys and people I mentor and really meet, because you see, back in the time I was a bit wild and I was a bit crazy, because that was me in my youth. I was still growing up, just started DJing, so everything was very fast for me. There are women, there's drugs, there's alcohol, everything is just happening, and realize me, I'm just this guy from Ushago who's just come and just got caught up in this city life kind of vibe. So I always advise guys that always be responsible for your actions, really, because someday, somewhere, all your actions are gonna come to play. You see, when my drama happened, it was a situation whereby I was just young and reckless. That's all I can say. I made a mistake. It's a price I pay till today, but the most important thing is, how do guys learn from all that stuff? I always tell guys who are starting up, always be responsible, be level-headed, because trust me, somewhere, somehow, all your actions when you're starting out are gonna catch up with you. However, so you really have to keep your mind up in whatever you do.
We're going to take a short break, and please don't move. Welcome back, and we still have DJ Cream with us. So Cream, back to your scandal. What if it was another DJ in your shoes? Would you still have reacted the way people reacted to your story?
Well, if it was another DJ, I think, let me tell you, how people reacted it, of course, a lot of guys really made fun about it, but personally, I'd never want to be in that situation. As in, I'd never want anybody to be in that situation, and real talk, because it's crazy. Like, people ask me how I got through it, how I go through my days. I still can't explain, because I think God's grace, really. That's the only way you can, you can explain it. But if it was another DJ with the same situation, I think I'd support, really, because it's not easy. Kenyans are very quick to ridicule and make fun and make all these crazy things at the end of the day. But always ask yourself, it really happened to someone close to you, you yourself, how would you want guys to react to it, So at the end of the day, you might laugh about someone else's misfortune, but you'd never know that from that misfortune is where their fortune is gonna come through.
Like your family.
Maybe write that down,
How did your wife take it?
How man, she was supportive, and I really appreciate her for that, because I think if it was not for her and my family, I don't think I could be here, She took me out for dinner that night, by the way. Just tell me it's all good. So she's been supportive, and I really appreciate that. And because that's God-given, really, because most of the wives perhaps would have maybe walked off, burnt you with hot water, do some drastic thing, but at the end of the day, I'm so thankful to God that she was level-headed enough, and because of that, that's why I'm standing here today, because it's not easy, man. It's not easy. So I think when people go through scandals and drama, the right thing, yes, it's okay to make fun about it, but at the end of the day, that person probably needs your support more than anything else. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Cream. It's really been an honor to host you.
Awesome.
Well, that's all we had for today.
When a man starts his day with new Nivea Men Cool Cake Body Lotion and Deodorant. So, when she tells you to carry a handbag in public, play it cool. When Sia from finance gets all up in your grill, what you gonna do? Play it cool. Nivea Men, it starts with you.
Now available in a body cream for instant cooling and intense moisture.
Coming up next is our hyperlocal report.
Nowadays, everyone is becoming a DJ so long as you have the skills, but these DJs tend to portray immoral behaviors in clubs and concerts. So let's hear what people think about Kenyan DJs and their morals. Hi.
Hi.
What do you think about Kenyan DJs and their morals?
To me, there are two groups of Kenyan DJs. There are DJs who impact to people positively, and they are ones who give negative impacts to people.
What do you think about Kenyan DJs and their morals?
Kenyan DJs and their morals. First, let me talk about the DJs themselves. First, being a DJ is an art. And before you start doing an art, you have to make sure that you perfect on your art. So, you find many DJs in Kenya, they try to copy each other or maybe just find someone, start being a DJ and they're not really that sure of what they're doing. Or maybe they're doing it because it's a trend or just, yeah, but they're growing, I can say that, and also at the same time, they're making other musicians get to famous, they're known and stuff.
What about their behaviors in clubs and concerts?
The behaviors, they're not really behaving well, because you see how they misbehave with the women and just how they are in general. But for the DJ industry, it's really growing. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Being a DJ is not all that easy after all. One has to fight off temptations and become all armed up. Remember, work without play makes Jack a dull boy. However, one has to create boundaries to escape major consequences when mixing business with pleasure. That's all we had for you today. Join us next time as we venture into politics. I've been your host, Maureen Kenyanjui. Be blessed.